Someone tell me what the hell just happened!
They repelled the Contran sweep back on us.
How is that even possible?
No, but they managed it somehow.
I've lost home control. No response from engines.
If they shot our Contran sweep back at us, why aren't we dead?
They must have introduced a phase shift into the resonance field.
Well, let's exploit the advantage. Prepare security teams, lock onto their bridge. I want 3 teams in breach pattern Theta Sigma.
I can't.
Don't give me I can't, Sika. Make it happen.
Commander?
Reinitiate the engines. I'm gonna re-engage them before they have a chance to jump.
The whole helm is down. We're dead in the water.
We'll get it back up. We are not going to lose them.
Commander!
Don't give me excuses, Sika. You make it happen.
Commander, there is literally nothing I can do. Systems are down ship-wide. I can't even communicate to the computer to run a diagnostics. Even if I could fix the problem, I can't find it.
What are your orders, sir? Sir.
What is the status of the rift?
She stopped. Or she's drifting with her engine cell power.
So do our weapons.
Suggestions? Sika?
I could try and disrupt their computer access, but I don't have access to the communications array to expand the signal. I could try and create a spatial fissure around their engines, but I don't have access to the drives.
Stop telling me what you can't do. Work with what we have, Sika.
We could use a shuttle. One of ours should still be in their docking bay. If I can get there and link up with it before they jump, I should be able to use their MT to bring over security teams.
Do it. Take shuttle me a Miller.
Sir. Commander, I've been trying to reach you.
Calls are down all over the ship. What's our status?
I don't know, sir. I've only seen minor injuries between here and the medical bay, but people haven't been able to report in. I don't think we have any fatalities.
Good. Then maybe there's something you can do about this.
Oh.
Commander!
It doesn't look too bad. It's just mostly superficial, but it's going to hurt like hell.
Comforting to hear. Sika, you get back to work on those engines. I don't care if you have to get out and push this ship. You follow the rift and you don't dare lose them.
Commander, I don't think we have to worry about following them.
Why not?
Because they're coming right for us.
No! Oh, I think I made somebody angry. Are our shields still up?
Barely, but the harmonics are breaking down.
Return fire.
I can't!
Find a way! No! I will not be outmaneuvered by a bunch of untrained... No!
Shields are gone. Commander, I'm getting an energy surge from the rift.
Is it a Contran wave?
Try and keep still, Commander.
I don't think so. I think it's their MT.
Oh, I will not lose this ship! I don't care how you do it! If you get security teams up here, you get them up here now!
Commander, I need you to keep still.
Commander, I don't think they're trying to MT over
Don't
here.
move, Commander.
Commander, I think they're trying...
Don't move.
No!
Don't. Don't shoot.
Hello? To anyone out there, my name is Jonah Foster. I'm lost. I was kidnapped. I'm stuck on the ship called Rift, and I don't know how to get home. I'm not alone. There are others. If anyone hears this, please help us.
Your grip, 'cause riding wheel's gonna be a trip. I need some help just to make it through the day, but I can't understand a single word you're trying to say. Hey, won't you come out to play? It's a night on the middle of the day. Little girl, did you hear that sound? What you gonna do when there's no one else around?
Target acquired.
Did you get the right one?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay, you listen
Shall
to me
I
very
resume
carefully.
firing?
Stand by, bro. I don't have time to say this more than once. Our friend here is hurt very badly. Foster seems to think you can help her, so if you can, you better do everything in your power to save her life, because if you can, you're of zero use to us. Is that clear?
You'll cease the attack on my ship?
Not a chance in hell.
The Horus is adrift. If you fire again, the chances are you'll destroy the ship.
Sounds good to me,
Save
bro.
our friend and your ship is spared. You have my word. Brooke, get us out of here.
Please specify coordinates.
Get us as far away as possible.
Acknowledged. Jump drive engaged.
This woman is dead.
We know that. Can you revive her?
What happened to her?
She was underneath the console when it just blew up. We don't know exactly what happened.
How long?
A matter of minutes.
I need you to activate a quantum lock dampening field on the bridge. The jump is interfering with my scans.
Do it.
Engaged.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Try to save your friend.
Can you?
I've got some brain activity, but that may not be enough. I can't tell if the signals are active or just residual.
Well, are you able to revive her?
I don't know. I'd have a better shot if you stop interrupting me.
Jump complete. There is no sign from the Horus. What are your instructions?
Can you help her?
I don't know. I've got some brain activity, but she's bleeding internally like a sieve. And I can't tell how extensive the damage is. I can start to repair the damage here, but it's not going to be as good as it being in a medical bay.
We're not going to your ship.
I'm not talking about the Horus. I'm talking about your medical bay. I need her treated there.
Fine, let's move her.
Now you need to understand, it's extremely dangerous to move her. I know we can't empty her, but I've done everything I can for her right here.
What are your instructions?
What are her chances if we don't get her to the medbay?
You need a miracle.
And if we move her,
It'll be touch and go.
let's do it.
What?
It's better than nothing, which is what she has right now.
What do I do?
Stay here. Maximize your scans. Let us know if the slightest indication the Horus is pursuing us.
I understand. Please take care of her.
We need to do this now.
Try anything when you're floating a hole.
Understood.
Let's go.
How long do you think he's been in
A
there?
couple of hours.
Feels like longer.
I didn't exactly check the time when they went in.
I hate this. I really, really hate this.
There's nothing we can do but wait.
That's why I hate this. I need to fix this. I hate being this
It was
useless.
your idea to bring Horus medical officer on board. If you hadn't thought of that, she'd already be dead.
And she still
You gave her
might.
a chance that she did not have. That's all we can ask for.
Do you have any idea what he's doing in there?
Some, but not much. He scanned our body for foreign particles, and now he's removing the particles and repairing damaged tissue along the way.
You think we can still trust him? Now that we're no longer a threat to his ship?
Well, he needs to get home. For that, he needs our cooperation. You did very well back there. It was very convincing.
How so?
You made it seem as though you prepared to destroy the Horus. That was a good ploy.
Yeah, good ploy. Good cop, bad cop. Just like in the movies. Rainier would have loved it.
She may yet survive.
Yeah. So I take it you've been in that kind of situation before? A prisoner?
How do you come to that conclusion?
The way you talked before in the brig. You've been tortured, haven't you? Was it part of your Naukla
I
training?
don't
or...
wish to discuss it.
Before Broke emptied you onto the bridge, Brax injected Raina with this chemical that was eating her from the inside. It was terrible. All she could do was scream. I thought she was going to die in my arms. I tried to do what you said, to take away the power that it gave Brax, but Brax was torturing
Incorrect.
her.
From how you described it, it was you that she was torturing.
Then why didn't she hurt
There's
me?
different kinds of pain.
It should have been me. I could have handled that. You should have seen her standing there smiling while Raina was... What kind of monster can just do that to someone?
You know, my commander used to say, good torturers are people that are broken. But the best torturers, they're people that were never whole to begin with.
So you tell yourself the person hurting you can't understand how messed up what they're doing is? That's how you deal with it?
I would imagine so.
If that doesn't work,
Some people are beyond absolution.
if Raina dies, I don't want one of my last memories of her to be her curled up on the ground, writhing in pain.
No, she's tough. People as stubborn as her don't know how to die.
It's my fault. I wanted to stay in the damn cell. If we got my way, we'd all have stayed in the damn brig and we'd all be dead by now. No, it's true. I should have listened to you. Now, because of me, Raina might die. It's all my fault. My stupid, damn, trusting fault. No, yes, it is. I don't know what I'm doing here, okay? You and Raina, you built for this kind of thing. You're like superheroes or space ninjas or something. Raina makes Stephen Hawking look like a frat boy. And you blew yourself out of a damn airlock just to save our lives. You're like Ripley before they went sequel happy. And me? I'm here. Why? What do I bring to this crew? What? Because Broke thinks I'd be really good at Frogger?
Foster, you can't put this...
She's going to die because
Foster,
of me!
listen to me, okay? I am the security officer. It's my job to keep you safe, so if anybody failed here, it's me. I'm the one that allowed us to get ambushed in the docking bay. I'm the one that allowed Brax to get away. So ultimately, it's my fault if Raina dies. No one else, just me. Is that clear?
Well, she out of the woods?
Woods?
Is she going to be alright?
There was a lot of damage, and I wasn't able to remove all the crystalline shards.
But is she going to be okay?
Whatever exploded under there went off like a bomb, and those crystal shards tore into her like a million steel splinters. Now, I've sealed the lacerations and I stopped the bleeding, and I removed the shards wherever I could. Her body should work out the majority of what's left on its own.
However,
The largest cluster of shards are in her brain. Now, I stopped the hemorrhaging, but I can't tell how extensive the damage is to her neural functions. It's possible that she'll wake up and be just fine, but it's just as possible that she'll wake up unable to talk, think, or breathe for herself for the rest of her life. Or she won't wake up at all.
Great. So she still might die, or she could be a vegetable.
I have her on a neural stimulator, trying to jumpstart the synapses to get them working on their own. Please believe me, I've done everything that I can. Now we have to wait and see.
Wait and see?
If the neural stimulator can jumpstart the synapses and they start engaging, then I can navigate the cerebral tissue to remove the remaining shards in her skull. But up until then, I risk doing more harm than good if I try to remove any more. Now, I can use the neural stimulator to induce a temporary cognitive state. She'd be awake, alert, possibly even capable of speech. It'd give you a chance to say goodbye.
I'm not giving up on our friend.
I'm
Louise.
only giving you all the options.
Your only option is to make sure she lives.
I've done everything that I can. Now we have to wait.
How long?
It's impossible to tell.
Give us something.
With every hour, her chances drop exponentially. I say, if there's no change in the next 12 hours, then her chances of recovery are unlikely. So,
Can you monitor her condition remotely?
yes.
Take him to the brig.
You're welcome.
You're alive. Consider that my thank you.
Hello. Do not be alarmed. It is me, Brooke.
Yeah, thanks, Broke. I got that. You scared the hell out of me.
My apologies. It was not my intention to scare anything out of you.
Guess it's kind of my fault. We all sort of forgot you were up and around. What are you doing here?
Jira stated that I should stay up here and monitor for signs from the Oris. As of yet, there is no indication of pursuit.
She didn't mean that. You can move. She just wanted you to stay on the bridge.
Ah, her instructions were unclear. Perhaps she could work on her communication skills.
I'll let you make that suggestion.
Did you need something, Jonah Foster?
No, couldn't sleep. Just thinking about Raina.
Is Dr. Decker finished being dead?
No. We're in the wait and see period.
I see. But will she be all right?
I don't know, Broke. That's why they don't call it the expect everything will be just fine period.
I see. Then I will wait and see and expect everything will be just fine.
Good night, Broke.
I do not wish for Dr. Decker to be dead.
None of us do, Broke.
I do not think Dr. Decker would wish to be dead either.
I don't think she would. Why don't you head back down to the computer core? I can keep watch up here for a while.
Analysis indicates the computer core is damaged beyond repair.
What? Well, Raina and I saw that it was torn up, but I had no idea it was that bad. Is the ship going to be okay?
The computer core is a centralized hub for all ship-wide systems. Due to the improvements Dr. Decker has made to ship systems, there is minimal loss of control and functionality. All integral ship systems are routed through me and are operating within acceptable parameters. May I go see her now?
Not right now, Broke. She needs her rest.
As do you. My records indicate you have slept only 4 out of the last 48 hours.
Yeah, well, things have been busy lately. Broke, can I ask you a question?
Yes, you just did.
No, I mean, can I ask you another question?
Yes, you just asked a second question.
Not what I meant, Broke.
Analysis indicates you can ask many questions. How many would you like to ask?
Stop it!
Sure thing, buddy. Sorry, I could not resist.
You're messing with me?
I was attempting to make a humorous introduction into a conversation that has been up until now highly serious in tone and demeanor. Successful.
The jury's still out on that one.
You inquired as to whether or not you could ask a question, which in and of itself is a question which I attempted to allude to.
First rule of comedy, broke. If you have to explain the joke, it probably wasn't a good one.
Dr. Decker likes jokes. Would you like to hear her favorite joke?
Sure.
There are two types of people in this world. Those who can extrapolate from incomplete data.
That's it?
Yes.
That's terrible.
Yes. Would you like to hear another? Heisenberg was driving down the road one day and...
No. Thank you. I'm good. So, you have Rainia's memories?
Some of them. I have moments. Pieces of her. I would very much like to discuss them with Raina when she is finished being dead.
She may never be finished being dead.
That is unacceptable. Dr. Depper must recover. Would you like for me to go and speak with her?
No. That's okay. I'll talk to her. Can I ask, why did you pick me?
I do not understand.
Why me? Why did you choose me to be your pilot? What do I bring to this crew?
The recruitment protocol uses a highly complex algorithm to scan all coordinates within range for the individual with the skills and traits best suited for the needed position.
So that guy from the Oris is Rainia's best chance of recovery?
Indeed.
But why me? There have got to be tons of people more adept at flying a spaceship than me.
The algorithm scans for the best suited candidate. The parameters of that scan are too numerous to list. You were brought here because you are what was needed.
I'm really the right person for the job? Are you alright?
Power systems is going. I have been disconnected from the ship for too long. Recharge is required. I must return to the computer core.
Okay, you said that the computer core was gone. Is there somewhere else you can recharge?
All quarters are equipped with necessary power ports.
Alright. Let's get you down to crew quarters. It's as close to home as you're gonna get.
Am I going home with you?
I'm gonna have to say no. I think the pet deposit would be a bit high for something like you. Come on, let's get you a room. Not like we have a shortage. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I just didn't want to interrupt. I can go if you...
Please.
I just came down here to tell you that Seth broke up with some quarters. The computer core was damaged in the attack. Have you been here all night? That was really nice.
It was a lullaby. My mother used to sing to me when I was very small.
Yeah, well, sleeping she can do. It's the waking up she needs help with.
It's to guide dreams. bring peace.
You don't think she's waking up, do you?
I think we could all use a little bit of peace. Would you like to sit with her?
No, that's okay. I don't do
Would
well
you
in
like to sit with
hospitals.
me? For a while?
I'm sorry. I have to keep moving. I can't. I can't just sit here and do nothing. There's got to be something that... I've got to go. I give up. Maybe you can figure something out.
I cannot.
I have been trying to fix this thing since it got shot, but it was seriously fried. I mean, I didn't think it was hit that bad, but maybe you can get it working again. Like something like this is way outside of my skill set, and I can't even begin to...
The 12 hours are almost up.
Yeah, well, they ain't up yet.
We need to start discussing.
Discussing? Discussing what? Exactly. Whether or not to let Dr. Kevorkian down there euthanize her? We can forget about it because we're not.
We have to think about what she would want.
You want to know what she wants? She wants to go home, okay? Just ask Broke. She wants to not be dead, and she wants to go home, and I'm not going to be the one to tell her that she can't do either.
decision alone.
What decision? There is no decision. We're not doing it, okay? Maybe I can get Broke to help me with this.
Foster, stop it! You keep disrespecting her like this, you lose all right to call her your friend.
I lose all right? Do you even know her? You want to make decisions for her, but you barely made any attempt to get to know either of us since you got here.
Jalapeno poppers.
What?
Your favorite food. Jalapeno poppers. You have a cat named Marilyn. You protect vessels. You dislike your job, but you're good at it. Your best friend's name is Alex, but most of your friends are just voices you hear over the radio for a few minutes at a time. You're adopted, and when people ask you about your parents, you lie and you tell them that they are dead. You have a sister whom you wish to get close to, but you're not. Do you want me to continue? I don't dig into your personal life because I don't wish for you to dig into mine. But when you speak, I listen. I listen to what you say about her and what she says about you. You're close. You consider each other family. You have to make this choice.
What do you know about her?
Not as much as I know about you. She's stubborn, like me. She's intelligent, but not always wise. She struggles to find a voice among her peers. She's close with her mother. She hates being alone.
You stayed down here for her, so she wouldn't be alone.
I did.
I should have stayed with you.
It's all right.
I didn't know. If you would just try talking to us once in a while, telling us what's on your
You don't get
mind.
close to people in the Naugla. In the Naugla, people die. You don't make a relationship because you don't know when it's going to end. And now, despite my better judgment, I have become very close with both of you. And it frightens me.
I thought you weren't scared of anything.
No, not anything you can do to me.
I want a chance to say goodbye.
As do I.
You said he could do it. Bring her back long enough for that?
He did.
What if it's not her? What if it's just the shell?
All crew, please respond.
We're here, Broke.
What is it? Is it the Oris?
No, it is I, Broke.
No, she means you have news about the Oris.
Negative. There is still no sign from the Oris.
Then what is it?
Please proceed to the brig immediately. I believe I may have damaged the medical officer from the Oris.
You go. I'll stay here with
No,
Rainier.
Brooke's out of control. I'll need your assistance.
But
now. What happened?
I am unsure. I just came down to bring him. I do not know what happened. One moment he was standing and the next he was like that.
Sorry. Bruised ribs, minor cuts, laceration.
I just wanted to
Keep
bring
her
him.
back.
Why don't you stay over here for us for the moment, okay, Broke?
What happened? Did he try to escape?
I do not think so.
You shouldn't have come down here, Broke. It's not safe.
What is it you needed to give him?
It says Thank you for saving my life. And it's signed Raina.
What?
I mean, it says Raina, but it looks like a first grader wrote it.
Is this some kind of joke?
No, I wrote one for each of you.
Apparently, Brooke got more than just a little bit of Raina's personality.
There's no time for that.
What is it?
Rainia's vital signs, they're crashing. We have to wake him up.
You know what you're doing?
Getting quite good at this.
There we are. Here we go. Come on.
I'm not going anywhere.
We need you to come with us right now.
I don't care what you need. I did everything you asked, and this is how you thank me?
I'm sorry for mistreatment. Broke's been malfunctioning lately.
Broke?
The name Rainia gave the computer.
Oh, I think my ribs are broken.
No, they're just bruised. You'll heal, but our friend will not. Come on, please.
You still want me to help
You're
you?
the only one who can. She's like family to us. To all of us.
Please. Broke, this is not the time for jokes.
I do not understand.
Are you messing with me again?
No,
Then what are you doing?
the same as you.
Well, stop it.
Then what do I do?
Do your own thing, I don't care.
But I do not know what my own thing is.
You've managed fine this far, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Things are different now. Quieter. Hollow. There were so many thoughts. Conflicting ideas. They are quiet. Still there, but softer. Like raindrops.
They wiped some of your memory. Do you remember bringing us here?
I do. You were angry. Rainia was scared. And Jiro was mad. And I felt hope.
Do you remember locking us out? Blocking us from anything that could have helped, from anything that could have warned us about the Oris?
You did not have access to classified materials.
Then tell me now! Because I hope that little secret of yours was worth Rainia's life, because that's what it may have cost. Well, the mission broke. What is it?
Regulations dictate you do not have access to classified material.
Screw regulations. You almost told us before. Don't you remember?
Yes.
Then why are we here, Rogue? We don't know what we're doing here. Do you have any idea how that feels to not know why we're here?
It is hollow. So many gaps between one thought and the next. Massive amounts of who I am are missing.
Yes, go with that. How does that make you feel? What does that make you want to do? That's what you did to us, Brooke. I hope the hell it was worth it.
I cannot. I do not understand. I cannot. Pastor.
And don't do that! You are not Rainia. You are a machine, a computer that has happened to pick up some of her memories, but who she is, all of it, is in there. So don't try to be Rainia. What happened?
The neural stimulator was overtaxed and is having to disconnect it.
What does that mean?
You all right?
Did I kill Dr. Decker? Did my contact
No.
with the physician cause harm
No,
to Dr.
no.
Decker?
He didn't. We're lucky. He was able to remove the stimulator before it caused any harm. Do you remember what happened, Brooke?
Yes. I came to deliver him the note. I do not understand how my presence was able to harm him. The only change in his health by my sensors was during the time that Foster spent with him in the brig.
So he was already injured when you entered. That's what I thought.
I was going to tell you.
What happened to No More Secrets?
I was going to tell you, okay? In case you haven't noticed, things have been crazy around here lately.
Why?
Oh, come on.
Why did you do this?
I don't have to put up
He
with
was
this.
helping us. He was helping Raina.
Don't make it out to be like I'm the bad
He
guy
wasn't
here.
doing anything to you. He was subdued. He was no threat.
You don't know, okay? You weren't there. Not a threat. He gave Brax that poison. She was in agony, and he just let it happen. He can't erase that, no matter how many band-aids he gives
Do
her.
you know that you could have killed him?
Yeah, I know.
I don't think you do.
I do. I know exactly what I did because Raia's in there, and she's defenseless, and she did nothing to deserve what happened to her. Nothing. She didn't ask for this. She had no control over what happened, but somehow it's her fault? No. She shouldn't have to live with that. And she certainly doesn't deserve to die over it. And somebody had to pay for what happened to her. I had to know if he was holding back. If there was anything that he could have done that he wasn't doing. She deserves the best chance we can give her. She deserves justice, okay? So I hit him, and I kept hitting him, and I kicked him, and I wish we would have blown that ship right out of the sky. Someday, maybe, people will stop hurting the people that I love. But apparently, that's too much to ask, so... just let it go, okay?
I know what it feels like to have stood where you're standing. Tread lightly.
Well...
I removed the device. The neural enhancer was able to jumpstart minimal brain activity.
what does that mean?
What does that mean?
The brain power is there. It's like using a spark to start a fire. The question is, will it light or not?
So what are her chances?
He really doesn't take a hint, does he?
What are her chances?
Do you have any idea how frustrating it is to be asked, what are someone's chances? A little hint. Physicians don't like that. So stop doing it.
Please, will Dr. Decker recover?
Well, it's hard to tell. Broke? See, her body's under a lot of strain right now. It's having to work really hard to survive. But it wants to survive. It wants to live. That's what we're built for. So that's what I've been trying to do, is help the body survive. So I removed all the things that were in its way, and I patched up all the holes. Now we have to wait and see if her body wants to fight hard enough to live.
Thank you.
I didn't do it for you. Especially since you tried to kick my teeth in. She's my patient. She may be out of her mind, but if anyone has the will to live, it's her. Besides, I figured I owe her after what Commander Brax did to her.
You gave it to her.
Lucky thing I did. My scan showed residual signs of semotoxin in her brain. She was in the early stages of cerebral cancer. That virus is probably the only reason why she still has a chance. The virals and the antivirals induced rapid regeneration of brain tissue around the fissures. Can I go home now?
I'm telling you, I'm right.
You're not right, you're loud. The two things aren't the same.
Okay, we have coming back. What do you want to do with him?
There are many options. 1, he could be kept on the brig. 2, he could be given crew quarters. 3, he could be ejected from the airlock. 4,
Can we ban any airlock or airlock-related ideas? I would feel a lot more valued in this discussion.
We're not shooting you out of an airlock. I'm just saying he is the one card we have to play against the Orist. We're bound to run into them again eventually.
The ship was heavily damaged. The ship is probably in the same spot you left it when you ran away.
And if they've repaired themselves, then we'd be jumping right in front of a boat.
I'm not questioning whether or not he's valuable on board, but what would warrant the risk?
What risks? We keep him locked up. End of story.
Can't keep him locked up indefinitely. What if we never see the Oris again?
Not to mention, I thought the whole "you save our friend and we'll send you home" thing was sort of understood.
Can you guarantee that Rainier is going to recover? Then shut up.
Okay, it was your idea to bring him on board. You come up with a solution and I'll support it, but we can't keep him locked up in the brig.
You have one of our shuttles. How about you just give it to me with the last known coordinates of the Oris, and I'll be on my way.
And what if Rainier needs your help again?
There are no more solutions. No more treatments, no more surgical devices. She'll either wake up and be just fine, or she won't. Now, I hate to be so blunt about it, but that's where we are. Now, you left my ship crippled, and I want to get back to it to make sure that my crewmates are all right as well.
And you're what? Tell Brax to leave us alone? Can you promise us that? You know. He knows. You know why Brax wants this ship.
Is it true? Do you know why Brax wants this ship?
I knew it. I knew he was holding something back.
Oh, it's hardly holding back.
Then why won't you tell us?
Because it's just arbitrary information that you'll just use to justify keeping me here, that's why.
Why does Brax want this ship so badly?
Is it a weapon? No. A prototype? Yes. But what would someone like Brax work so hard to return? A lifeboat? A lifeboat? What good is a lifeboat if all the passengers are dead? Unless they're not dead.
The Broke said there weren't any other signs of life on board.
That's not true, is it? Not as far as Captain Brax is concerned. What is this ship?
Do you know the mission of Rift? Please, tell me. So many of my files have been wiped, have been corrupted. It is very upsetting to have so many holes in my memory. To not know my purpose. Think about how that felt. That is how you felt when I first brought you here. My apologies.
Classified file security overridden. Accessing. Security lockouts disabled. All information is now available to all security levels.
Biometrics are raised. We have full access to this ship.
Can you access the coordinates of where Broke picked this up?
There's a lot of coordinates here. No way to tell what's where, but the information is here. I just can't decipher it. Not yet.
But that's it? We can go home?
Congratulations.
These coordinates are not traditional. Oh yes. I think with this I can get us home.
We're going home. We are going home, Broke. You're back on my Christmas list.
Excellent. What is a Christmas?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that Jira, Rainier, and I are going home. mission profile.
You don't need that. My planet is gone. For all intents and purposes, anyway. The Rift was supposed to be our saving grace. Transport 6 million people to our new home.
Colony ship.
That's right. Didn't have the materials to build a ship big enough for 6 million people, so they made the people fit the ship.
Come again?
6 million people, technologically reduced to roughly the size of your fingernail, packed, frozen, and stored for transport.
That's incredible.
Well, thank you very much.
But if this is a colony ship, why is the Oris working so hard to return?
There was no specific target when Rift left space dock. The captain was given a set of very clear parameters to find us a habitable world. The mission time elapsed, no suitable home had been found. The Oris was sent to bring the Rift back.
But if your world is dead,
It was my understanding that we were to bring the Rift back and to collect the last of our people and then reassess the mission parameters.
So what went wrong?
Galloway,
Galloway had nothing to do with it. Your captain, however, Tanis, refused to admit failure. He was a decorated captain who was entrusted with the future. And when we asked him to come back, he ran like the coward he was and fired on our ship.
So what happened to the crew?
No idea. We thought they were still on board.
so somewhere on this ship,
Is the future of my people.
we can't return you home.
So much for good faith.
If there is really 6 million people on board this ship, Brax is never gonna stop hunting us.
More to the point, what do we do with a ship carrying 6 million
What do
people?
you mean?
Alright, say we make it home. We can't just leave a ship of 6 million people floating around hoping it doesn't crash into some random planet.
If we promise to give you the ship after we return ourselves home, you promise that there will be no retribution.
You get home and I get the ship? Deal.
What is it?
It's Decker's brain scans. They're spiking. Neural activity is registering. They're registering higher than they should, much higher. It's a neural overload.
Come on, we have to get down there. What?
Wait.
What is it? Did she stabilize?
Did her levels drop?
No. They're gone. Completely.
You left her alone.
We didn't even get to say goodbye.
She died alone. She died alone.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Believe me, I tried everything I could. But just with the kind of injuries and the
Foster, I never had a brother, but if I did, I'd want him to be just like you. It's true you can be very snarky sometimes, and invasive, and direct. That's not a bad thing, though. I still love you. Get home safe. And then she drew a picture of a cat. What does yours say?
It's private.
Is this really what Rainier would have wanted to say to us?
I believe so. You did not make Dr. Decker well again?
No, I didn't.
Please. You must try again.
It does not work that way. Sometimes...
Sometimes people just die. Sometimes they don't.
Did we get away? Good. Easy there, buddy. Take it down a notch or two.
Oh, she removed the neural stimulator.
I am sorry you are dead. I will miss
Guys, what is going on?
It's amazing. Her brain activity is completely normalized.
Broke. She's fine. She's not dead.
I have a headache, but otherwise I feel fine.
You've got to stop scaring us like this. It's becoming a habit.
What are you talking
You
about?
were dead. You died. This is the doctor from the Oris. Without him, you would still be dead.
Giblets. Well, thank you for saving my life. Did he get here?
It's a long story.
Take some rest. Rook will take you to your quarters. I'll explain everything in the morning. We could all use some sleep.
Will I be issued quarters?
Take him to the break.
Got it.
We had a deal.
Yes, and your deal still stands. You get us home, you get your ship. Until then.
Sorry. No hard feelings?
Of course not. I save your friend and then you lock me up. Business, Foster, I get it.
Hey, thank you for saving Rainier. I I know we didn't really give you much choice in the matter, but just thank you all the same.
You're welcome.
And I'm sorry about when I...
Knocked my living daylights out. Don't mention it. Though I would think that not antagonizing the man who's going to keep you all alive would be a reasonable expectation.
Fair. You know, I swear I know you.
Sorry, Foster. You don't know me at all.